What's up guys, it's me, it's T, and today I'm bringing you a video of my thoughts on RuneScape's first ever league, Catalyst, which is coming out on September the 15th all the way to November the 10th, so like a 2-month period basically. And Jadek dropped their video about it yesterday, and I'm just going to talk briefly what it's about. Very simple. You're just going to start a new character that's all staff in Lumbridge, and in this league you're going to league points by doing league tasks, and the more points you get, the more tiers you climb up to tier 7. And each of the tiers are going to have relic powers that you get to choose from, 3 individual ones. They showed us the first tier and the powers that they had. They were pretty cool, but yeah, it's basically that. The tasks are split up from easy to master, and depending on which task you do, you get a certain amount of points. I believe 10 for easy and up to 400 for masters. But my thoughts about this whole league system, I think it's great. I think it's great because it introduced new players that have never played RuneScape, get to come into this RuneScape game, and they get to play off in a fresh new character and a fresh new start. And not just new players, because I know there's a lot of hype going about it with the interest, but even returning players. They're coming back and they're saying they're excited because at the end of the day, they'll start this new league and it's going to be completely free of PTP transactions or even microtransactions at all. And all you're going to get is this bunch of new relic powers that will boost you up, and you're gonna continue leveling up within this league to hopefully get a reward. And that's basically it. Now, the relic powers that they showed at the trailer that they released yesterday was just 3 relic powers. And to be fair, they weren't that great. It didn't look like it was that great in terms of a master cape that someone, max cape that someone has, or someone who's completed the game very far enough. The rewards that you got from it in terms of teleportation, taking nodes to the items to the bank, or all these different unique abilities that you can get, whether it's cooking fishing while you're actually cooking fish while you're actually fishing, or burning logs while you're actually woodcutting. All these different abilities, which were kind of cool and unique in a bit, but in terms of someone who's already mastered the game, probably didn't seem that different. So that was only tier 1 for right now. So hopefully, like when they show the bigger tiers, we're gonna get different relics, and it's probably gonna be absolutely insane. But for now, the relic powers didn't seem that great. But like I said, it's just tier 1. Most of the powers that were revealed were okay, but I think what most people are gonna be enjoying about this whole league system is the rewards. The rewards look pretty cool, especially for me. Let me just be honest. They look cool, but I don't think it's really that great in terms of what would engage people. The one thing that did look cool to me was the cosmetic override, the axe. That looked really cool. So I thought that's something I'm going to get. But there was a harpoon that you can get. And of course, they've released that you're going to get some auras. You'll get some different outfits as well. And I thought the awards, would that be really enticing enough to bring anybody to play the game for 2 months worth? Probably, you know, it's all be a cool system. People are going to enjoy it. But I really think it's that relic power. People will be interested in seeing what that relic power does to, or what different tiers it'll get as they progress, to see what those relic powers do and how far you can max out the insane amount of XP that you can get. But moving on to terms of the rewards, there's a specific reward that you get depending on the amount of points that you have. There's trophies that you get at the end of it. I believe there's first trophy you can get is within the bronze all the way up to dragon, and that depends where you sit up with the amount of points that you get and the tier that you finish in, tier 7 being the maximum. So in general, basically this league has come out with something completely different, completely not RuneScape-esque, because you're coming into the league basically with nothing on you, and you're getting all these fresh different relic powers that are going to be revealed to show you how you can level up in different ways, whether it's skilling tasks, combat tasks, or miscellaneous tasks that it will give you. So that's a big interest point. But the real question is, or the real question is it worth it to you? Is it something that you guys will think, oh wait, do I feel like I can spend that amount of time, or is it going to be interesting to me? At the end of the day, it's always about the rewards. Are the rewards actually beneficial for anybody to actually continue playing the game? And I think in general, maybe, maybe not. I think the excitement is going to come from actually starting this new league and progressing to see how far you get. I think competition is going to be the real reward. People are going to be competing against each other, and it's going to be a real big plus for Jadex, because you're going to have a bunch of these players who are all be playing on stream, and all these new people who are coming around and going, wow, what does this game look like? So I think it's a big W for Jadex. But in terms of, is it worth it generally, I would say for most people who are playing RuneScape at the moment, they probably look at it and be like, I'll give it a try, but I'm not really that excited. And that's where I was at the end of the cutscene at the end of the trailer that they showed, I wasn't really that excited, but I felt at the end of the day, the journey to me is probably more exciting than the actual reward system. Apart from the hatchet and probably a cosmetic here and there, I'm not really that excited about everything. But I think the journey and how the progression will be, especially the relics, I really want to see what those new different tier relics do, whether it's tier 2, 3, or 4. And they did mention that tier 7 will be insane amount of relics that you'd all get. I really want to look into see what those relics are going to actually offer you to change the experience of how you play RuneScape. But yeah, those are my thoughts about the RuneScape League catalyst that's coming out. I really think it's a big move from Jadex, removing microtransactions, removing player-to-player trading. I think that's a good move. It brings people out through a fresh start. Everybody has a fresh beginning, and basically relatively based off your knowledge, because people had probably higher knowledge than others, you're all basically starting at the same area, same place. So yeah, that's my thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you think you'll be interested in playing this league? Do you think you'll be interested in actually doing Catalyst at all? Are you doing it for the rewards? Are you doing it for a bit of the competition? Are you doing it to see how far you get? Because the thing is, even if you just try it and just go into it and just try and see where you are, you still will probably get a reward for it, whether it's bronze all the way to dragons. So you might as well give it a try. And if you're not going to try and going to focus, yeah, whatever. Like I said, most people probably look at it and be like, it's not really that exciting or enticing enough for me to actually get into. But yeah, what's your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section. And those are my thoughts for RuneScape's Leagues Catalyst. W me from Jadex, new game system. I'm definitely going to try it out and see how it goes. And hopefully you guys can let me know how you get on. But yeah, that's it. Take care. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.